Okay, I've been planning this video for a while, but I'm finally going to get to the nitty-gritty of why Bella Ramsey just isn't good for the role of Ellie. And this is not a hate video or anything like that I have no problem with her, it's HBO's fault, really. Basically, I'm just going to list down everything that I believe is wrong with the casting. Again, not her fault. If I was her, I would have taken the role, but yeah. And this is specifically Season 2. I believe that in Season 1, she did a perfectly good job. But now we're in Season 2 and she's aged, it's just, woof, it's not great. Okay, so the first big point, she just doesn't really look like Ellie. Now I know this one is pretty obvious and has been stated by a lot of people, but obviously I have to include it in the video. Like, the visual disconnect is huge. She just doesn't resemble Ellie in any way at all that we know from the games. In Season 1, it was kind of passable because she still looks like a child. And obviously Ellie is about 14 in the first game. But now we're in Season 2, she looks nothing like Ellie in the first place, and she still looks 14 years old, when Ellie is actually supposed to be like 19 or 20 by part 2. This version just looks way too young. Like, Bella Ramsey still looks like a 12-year-old, and it just totally breaks the immersion. It's just hard to take her seriously with some of the stuff she says. The second point is she's not intimidating or really believable in violent scenes. Like, come on, there is no intimidation factor. She doesn't feel threatening or dangerous. Like, when the game Ellie goes on a rampage, you believe it. With this version, I do not believe she could go on the killing spree she didn't see at all in the second game. And I'm not just talking looks-wise, just the build. Like, they should have at least gotten her to train, maybe? It's just, no. The next part is acting. Some of the emotional / like kind of serious scenes is just not very strong. I've mentioned this a couple times in my episode reviews, but when she's trying to act like a teenager, like a rebellious teenager, it's just so unbelievably hard to watch. Or even serious, like, it just doesn't hit as hard as it should. Of course, Ellie wasn't as serious in Season 1, so it didn't particularly matter. She was still just a kid, so she got away with it better. But now we're in Season 2, it just, Ellie in the game is so believable, and she's just badass, and here it's just, no. Which kind of leads on to my another point, she kind of feels like a comedic actor. As I said, Season 1, she was fine because Ellie's kind of more lighthearted. But that's where I best feel she's suited to a comedic role, not a particularly serious role. Like, she's kind of good at sarcasm. I mean, kind of makes sense being British, but the dramatic depth just isn't there. Like, in later episodes of the season when she's going to have to really be serious for this role, I don't have any faith that it's going to look good. And it's quite a shame because the overall show is actually really decent. And again, it's not her fault, but yeah, it's just not really going to hit as good as it did in the game. I mean, that's hard to do anyway, but yeah. I just feel Bella Ramsey in general kind of just has a limited range with her acting. Like, in episode 3, since Joel's death, she really hasn't changed much. She's supposed to be, like, furious, visibly angry, but she just kind of goes around the same. I mean, hopefully she'll be able to express her emotions a bit better as we go on, but so far, I'm not too hopeful. Like the speech she delivered for the council, I would have expected, like, kind of emotions to be pouring out there, but she kind of just said it with a straight face and didn't look like she was really bothered. She said, justice for Joel, whatever, but I didn't really see it, you know? Like, if that was in the game, Ellie would have thrown her hissy fit, you know? And again, this isn't all her fault, it's just a miscast on HBO's part. And I know they're taking a lot of flack at the minute for their miscasting, but I actually feel like their casting has been really decent, apart from the main role you would want to get right. Like, I think Dina's casting was great, Pedro Pascal as Joel's fine. I like the actor with Jesse. Tommy's good. I'm not sure what they're doing with his character at the minute, but I mean, he's good. But yeah, they've just miscasted it, and it's just a shame. The show needed someone we could really see evolve into the Ellie we see in part 2, and it just hasn't happened. Someone who's believable, that they're filled with rage and anger and just doing anything to get revenge, you know? And with her, we just don't see that. Like, it really just doesn't feel the transformations that's going to be possible. I mean, with 3 episodes in, I highly doubt anything dramatic's going to happen. And it's really frustrating because the potential's there, but the execution is just, it's not it. Anyway, that was just my thoughts summarized into a quick video. Again, this isn't a hate video or anything, this is just my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and yeah, I'll see you for the part 4 analysis.